looking over the news and watching the trends, probably the most important thing that is striking to me this morning is the dock workers all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast going on a strike at the same time. They are literally threatening, Pete. And I don't know if you put that in the opening, in the opening clips, the pre-show stuff, or not. But the union head president came out and said, we're going to bring you to your knees. You're not going to like it. What's getting ready to happen. So I think people would be greatly, now there's something else that we're not considering here. All of the goods and services that are going to be needed for the rescue help, right, in North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, and Florida, and various other states, right? There's going to be a lot of goods that are going to be depleting a lot of stores, grocery stores, right, and warehouses. Wait and see. And then right on top of it, and I think we'll probably, if this strike goes on, we'll probably really start feeling it in a couple of weeks, right? Toilet paper. No, listen, nothing's coming in from China, right?
Listen to me.
No,
first
none
of all,
of your drugs.
All right,
pharmacies.
wait. Stop. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Listen to me. Ready? During normal circumstances, just-in-time inventory, right? The shelves are stocked, and in the event of something happening, you can't replenish the stock, okay?
No.
So within 72 hours, society breaks down. I can read the Federal Continuity Directive to you. It
You have
happens
before.
fast.
We've talked about it plenty.
That's if the shelves are stocked, okay? Now, if you take the scenario we have in North Carolina and you wipe out all of that inventory, within that 72-hour period, people have nothing, okay? So replenishment after the 72 hours, right?
Right.
If that stops up, we have instant right now a scenario where they had, I'm telling you, this is intentional criminal negligence. That the pre-positioning that Joe Biden mentioned yesterday, he said he had stuff pre-positioned. Guess what it is? It's called Walmart supercenters that are part of the Federal Continuity Directive. They have those warehouses already. It's because that's part of our infrastructure.
Yep.
It's literally was made that way after Katrina.
It is.
Right?
Yep.
They roll trucks instantly. If the larger the area, it's actually the more supercenter distribution centers there are around it, all across the country. All right?
Yeah.
To not have supplies going into North Carolina like that is criminal, intentional negligence on the part of Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, all of them. Right?
Well, I've been watching that too. They are getting supplies there. There's only a certain point they can go. Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson put out a video late yesterday, and he was standing on the main highway. I believe it is 40 or 41.
Yeah.
And there's nothing left of it. If you drove a truck on that, you are putting your life in danger.
Time out.
Yeah.
Time out. You ready? I'm going to be in the Emergency Operations Center. You ready? And I say, oh, this is bad. We need Army Corps of Engineers right now. Roll them.
Oh, wait.
They get their bulldozers out. Okay. Listen to me. Why are you making faces?
No, because I'm not making faces. I understand what you're saying under normal circumstances, yes. But the whole mountain that supports the main highway underneath it is gone.
Okay, let me repeat what I just said.
Yeah.
If we bombed an area, right, and then we have to go in there and put a landing strip to deploy weapons with C-130s, guess how long it takes for the Seabees to roll in with their bulldozers, and they literally, if you bombed bridges out, guess what they have? They roll in with bridges. They unfold, and bam, and you're able to get we're talking within a matter of 24 to 48 hours. They can deploy the resources. There's no such thing. They don't need roads. They build them their own. They don't need bridges. They have their own. Our military and our resource and what FEMA has access to in the eventuality of something, they haven't used them, is what I'm saying.
Well, guess what Joe Biden did to Tennessee? He just deployed their National Guard to the Middle East.
It's, again, another intentional criminal act in opposition to the American people, further weakening us. It started, when they pulled out of Afghanistan, you'll notice our recruitment went down. It has like a natural, negative downward spirally effect on replenishing the troops that are retiring, right? Because we have squandered the beautiful privilege of having a volunteer armed forces, right?
Yeah.
That is gone. We have squandered that. There are no volunteers stepping up anymore, but that's by design, right?
Did you know they've also depleted our food?
Yes.
Our food sources.
Yes, they're
our supplies. Right?
They're intentionally killing America, and then all they need to do,
like the grain silos, are almost empty. Well, they've not replenished them.
Also, the top 500 food processing plants have been exploded. Okay, they're gone.
Cattle ranchers are gone.
This is an intentional. They can't have the United States of America in their way on the path to global totalitarianism. So these are the final moments, right, where people are walking around oblivious to it all, which is fine. Let me know that you have not prepared. Let me know that you have. I don't know. I need to know what you have.
Well, just think about what's coming.
I know
Joe
what's coming.
Biden, in order to bring the gas prices down for the election, has depleted our fuel, fuel resources, our gas resources,
yes, of course,
oil resources, depleted them.
Yeah. Now, if you need that
to bring
fuel,
gas prices down, so Kamala Harris can get a vote.
Oh,
right?
yeah. And also, if you need that fuel, that's been refined and available, you got JP5, whatever level they have, like jet fuel for planes and things like that. Yeah. You could drill your way through the election, President Trump, but all that stuff needs to be refined. And if you've depleted your reserves and you got this Earl coming out of the ground, there's a process by which you get it from that point to being able to pour it into a helicopter or putting it in in our MRAPs. Our military will not have enough fuel right now. We have them putting us in a national security state. But guess what? In the deep underground military bases, they have everything they need. All they need to do is just wait it out, and they got one more election.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine. But I want to put more of an emphasis not on what Joe Biden is or isn't doing, or what Kamala Harris is or isn't doing. I want to put more of an emphasis on finding out who the dum-dums are on the other side of the door. When they close the door and it's sealed, they've got all their supplies. I want to find out who doesn't have enough bullets, and that's where I'm going to go get their stuff.
Well, I'm
pre-positioning, I'm calling it.
How much time do we have here? Not much. My point is, people, I'm predicting there's going to, as this strike, right, and then all of the resources going to the south of us, I'm predicting there's going to be a huge run on food and commodities like toilet paper, paper towels, bleach, all of those things. You're going to start seeing within a week. The guy explains it. I gave you the video. You should play it. The president of the dock workers, he tells you exactly what's going to happen starting today.
Yeah.
And he's warning the government. Now, here's the thing. Will Joe Biden and Kamala Harris give them what they want, or will they let us be devastated?
No, I mean, it's all by design. I'm telling you. This is an intentional destruction.
I believe it's starting to look that way. Yep.
In 1776, the founders of this nation gave us something that had never existed before: a government by the people. We've had our ups and downs, learned and grew, and bled for freedom. Over time, we, the people, became distracted by the success that our hard-fought freedoms brought us, and bad people saw an opportunity. As we traded our birthright for cheap entertainment, our rights, our voice, and our power has been whittled away. Until now. Introducing Republic, an entirely new kind of social media. Republic focuses on local, giving activists, organizations, candidates, and small businesses the power to inform, organize, and act, all in a single place, enabling you to be the local hero your community desperately needs. No more covering up the truth. No more advertising-funded news. No more data mining. This is how we rebuild, rekindle, and restore our republic.
My fellow American patriots, I'm Colonel Douglas McGregor. By now, we should all know that as a talk show host, Pete Santilli has been fighting to defend our constitutional republic for over 13 years. As a U.S. Marine whose oath never expires, he's now calling upon you to do your part, to inform your community and step up as an American hero to help save our republic from being overtaken by communism. Join today and save 33% off your membership. Join now. Visit republic.us/Santilli. That's republic.us/Santilli.